Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic Room. You can actually see the background for once, and it's not something else. So, I wanted to do this because it's not only the end of the 2010s, it's the end of 2019. So, I'm looking at all my toys and all that at the moment. Yeah, I gotta do a toy video, like all the collections and stuff. It's interesting how far I've come myself in these past 10 years. Now I got a job, I can afford to pay my little toy hobby. But I actually just had to take a minute and catch Yoshi, my Madagascar giant day gecko. My cat has been laying on top of this tank right here and caved in the top. It's an exoterra tank, so you know how great that feels. But she's gotten out 3 times, but luckily she's only ever gone to the top of the thing. But no, she got off fully this time, and I was looking around, knowing there are arboreal species, they would have to go up. So I just started looking around in the corners and all that, and sure enough, she was in the corner next to my door. I just want to go ahead and kind of touch down a little bit on the past 10 years, and maybe yag on myself a little bit, and have a little bit of fun. Go over some of the stuff that's going to be coming in the new year. Let's see, I got it all in my list. Let's see. So, I got first on my list here, favorite moments of the decade. So, let's see. Well, I got a lot of fun moments. You know, a couple of different fishing trips that were really memorable. Going hunting with my grandfather in Georgia back in 2014 was real fun. Didn't get a deer, but it was still fun. See, all the different trips to the springs and different nature encounters were all fun. Skinning a beaver was a very memorable moment. Unfortunately, my editing things and all that, I can't really do a really grade A video, but I can at least show pictures and all that. Skinning a beaver, I remember that. New year of technically it was 2014, I believe. Was it 2014 or 2015? It might have been I think it was the end of 2015 that I skinned the beaver, because that was when I started my YouTube channel. That's right, it was 2015. I gotta fix that tank lid. But let's see. Anything else? Animals. I mean, some sad moments I think I can go over would be, I lost my pet cat Baloo. He was my best friend. So there was that. Since, I mean, he was like my best friend he was 12 years old when he passed away. Y'all don't really remember. He was only really in like one video of mine when I first started before we had to put him down. I guess you can put my parents getting divorced, although I never really felt incredibly obtuse about that, but maybe some other people would have a different opinion. Before we had to move down here to Alabama. Let's see, any other good moments, or whatever. Let's see, well, I think 2015 was a big year for me because of being such a huge Jurassic Park fan, and finally getting Jurassic World. I was super hyped about that, and that was a big thing for me to get, to actually go and see a Jurassic Park movie in the theater, which if you'd asked me maybe 2010, I never would have thought would happen. It was like 2012, wasn't it, when the first announcement for Jurassic World came? But yeah, something like that. Let's see. Can't really think of any other ones that were hugely memorable. In regards to family or all that, it's kind of all the same. Well, I got a job last year, there's that. Let's see. All this facial hair I've grown over the past year, or hair in general. But that's actually one of the main reasons I'm doing this video, is because I'm going to be getting this cut soon. So like a year's worth of hair growth, all of this castaway look is going to be going away soon, because I usually let it go down my shoulders and then I get it cut. I don't like it getting any longer. And then getting the whole, the neck beard and everything trimmed down. Surprisingly, my mom wants to trim it and not completely cut it out, so we'll see how that goes. Going to Recticon was a really good, memorable moment. Let's see. That was a really fun moment. I'd say some of the things I've learned over the past decade. Let's see. Only you can accomplish what you want in life. Mr. Rogers. Only you yourself can work for what you want in life. Don't rely on other people as much as you might want to. There's something else there, and I can't remember what it was. I've learned different skills over these past 10 years. Because at the beginning of the 2010s, I wasn't a very sociable person, especially, I'd say right at 2015 was when I started to really change. I was really, and I still am not that social. I'm not a very sociable person. Kind of, you can tell that from, like, I feel bad because I haven't done live streams with Tyler in a long time, but that's just because I get into periods where I don't like being around people, I don't like talking to people or anything like that, and it's nothing personal to them. Like, Tyler I consider to be maybe my best friend, because I don't really know anyone else except people at work, and Tyler's the only one that I talk to in regards to everything we like, Star Wars, movies, all that. But I'm just not a very sociable person, and kind of trying to change that to a point. I'd say in regards to, I'm really happy with how my ideas on storytelling and writing and art have come along, with drawing in regards to that, to what I want to apply into my future. I really want to kind of go into a theme for myself, doing more art on the channel, doing more art for myself, trying to improve my writing skills. Kind of goes into the things I want to cover in the next year. A couple of different things in that regard. Let's see. I forget that I can editing. I mean, there's that. I can edit videos now, which is something I'm really proud of. I mean, I can't do it as well as I'd like to. I mean, I don't have enough space to make really good quality videos. I'm actually working on that this year. I'm going to work on getting a computer to or a laptop, something like that. I really want a laptop so it's at least portable, to do better videos on, do editing, maybe do art, do a little bit of gaming. Not too much gaming. I'm not much of an online gamer, but maybe Planet Zoo. I don't know. Planet Zoo, and definitely want to do Bigfoot. I really want to play Bigfoot with some other YouTubers, something like that. Maybe get Tyler on and all that to play. And let's see. I think it was right around when Jurassic World came out and when the Marvel movies, which the Marvel movies have been so incredibly inspirational to me over this past decade. In regards to how I feel about movies, like, I used to really look forward to only a few movies a year, and now I feel like I look forward to so many more, and pop culture has become such an integral part of my life, my identity to this point. I mean, granted, I've still not seen Top Gun, which everyone's gonna yag on me for. I've never seen Top Gun. I gotta see it before Top Gun Maverick, because I know everyone's getting excited for that. Let's see. Not really much in regards to that. I am proud of how everything has gone. I'm pretty happy with how everything's going in my my personal life to this point. I mean, I haven't gone on a date yet or anything like that. Not really looking for that now, but I mean, when it comes, it comes. Kind of like yag on myself. That's another accomplishment of last year. I danced with my first girl at prom. Y'all may have seen a little bit of that in that video. And then, no, it wasn't last month. It was August. Asked a girl out. Flat out turned me down. It's a pretty funny story. Yeah, I liked her for a while. We're still friends now. I talk occasionally and all that. Granted, when I asked her out, I didn't know she was dating a co-worker, so there's that, although we're still cool. Didn't talk to me for a while. I thought he was real ticked at me, but I guess not, because we kind of talked a little bit after that. Not about that, but yeah, I gave her my phone number, and I knew it was going to go up missing. Sure enough, like the following Monday after that weekend, yeah, that, let's see, what did she say? She said, sorry, I lost your phone number. I'm like, girl, just tell me you did not want me to call, or you to call me. Just tell me the truth. I don't care. Although I did kind of care. I did like her. But she's also Russian, too. Doesn't really go in line, but yeah, that was pretty funny. To me, I just think it's pretty funny. Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm sounding like a full-on narcissist right now. I'm just kind of thinking about back on the last 10 years, because it barely even feels like 10 years. It's like so much has happened, but yet it feels like so little time. Because I'm 20 now, so it's pretty weird. I mean, it gets weird when you get to the point when you're older and the movie that you grew up with as a kid. My favorite animated movie, Tarzan, is the same age you are, 20 years. As I'm 20 years this year, and Tarzan turned 20 years, and then next month on the 28th, I'm going to be turning 21. I think I'm getting a tattoo, possibly. Thinking about it. If I got a tattoo, I don't know, it'd be like a logo. It'd be like my logo or something. Maybe Jurassic oriented, like Battle of Big Rock. That'd be awesome. Let's see, maybe something. No, not some. Well, if I did Marvel, I'd do something pretty, like a realistic, the Wolverine claws on my. I don't know if I'd put on my wrist, but maybe up into my arm here, and make it look like I thought about the X-rays and X-Men Origins Wolverine, where you saw the claws in his arms, so like that, but you saw like the flesh and the bone and everything there, like on both arms. That would kind of sound cool. I don't know, something for my 21st birthday. I was thinking of. I don't know how far this video is going now. I would say one of the things I am proud of, I am proud of overcoming, is, it's not really easy to talk about this, but I was going to make a more an animated, like, video of, like, talking about this and all that, but, you know, I don't want to be a hypocrite when I say, you know, my affinity, well, not much anymore, for adult content is all I'm going to say, but, I am proud that I've finally started to overcome that for the betterment of myself and the people around me, because it's not a good thing, you know. And, you know, a lot of people kind of deem it down because it's something, you know, in the human nature, and it's not something like, you know, smoking or drugs or anything like that, but it doesn't make it any better. I'm trying to move some of this stuff. So, I'm trying my best as a Christian to be better with that, and to be, you know, a good Christian all around, to do better by the people around me and by the Lord. You know, I don't really like talking about that, but at least like to get it off my chest. And I don't like to talk about it ever again. But I keep looking back at this lid. I don't want her escaping. Man, that was not an easy time when I was going through that. But at least it's getting better. All I can say is it's getting better in regards to that. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm rambling on. Anyway, if I think of anything else in regards to all that, I'll talk about it after. I'll go ahead and talk about, let's see, what's my favorite movies of this decade. First, I want to get off the top 10. I want to put in number 10 would be Aquaman, I think. Actually, 10 is kind of a switch off between Aquaman and Bohemian Rhapsody. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. Probably thinking, you just said you're a Christian. Bohemian Rhapsody, Freddie Mercury. Guess what? Christians don't hate gay people, or at least most of us. Just want to throw that out there. Love Bohemian Rhapsody. Love that movie. Aquaman. Whoever thought Aquaman would get his own movie? I can hear them coming in. Hear them coming in, I think. Who would ever think Aquaman get his own movie? And that movie was on a scale, granted, they pretty much do everything to that movie, but I still love it. I think that is just one of my favorite superhero movies from the decade. I don't want to do like a whole top 10 favorite superhero movies and all that, because, I mean, pretty much it's going to be all Marvel, a few maybe DC, and then Dread. That'd be about it. So, for my top 10 list, it's only a few superhero movies. Pretty much no X-Men movies. I would include Deadpool in here, but it's not, although I really do enjoy Deadpool, and Deadpool 2. Definitely not Fantastic Four. But Aquaman was just such a fun experience in the movie theater, and I love that movie. The visuals, everything about it, I loved. Although I'd really like to see what Jason Momoa could have done as Lobo, that would have been cool. And only 15 minutes, so we got... Okay, so number 9 would be Logan. Logan is just an awesome movie. I know a long time ago I had someone ask me to do a review on Logan. I'm still thinking about it. I might do it. If I do the Wolverine tattoos, I might have to do it. Because, you know, if I go on Halloween and all that, for a couple of years I went as Wolverine. You know, one year I went as Wolverine like almost 3 years ago. Because last year... That'd be 2 years. Because last year I went as Joker, and this year I went as Joker. Oh man, I didn't put Joker on the list. I don't know. I enjoyed Joker. It's a great movie. I just don't think it'd be up there in my favorites. You know, it's kind of a movie I'd watch once, maybe twice with my family, and I don't really ever care about seeing it again. I'd like to put Rise of the Guardians on there because I love that. It's a really great animated movie. But that's in the mentions thing. That's a great animated movie I love. But yeah, Logan. Because, I mean, that movie, especially the ending, I love that final fight. Number 8 is John Wick. Because why would you not put John Wick on your top 10 list? Just a bloody massacre, glorious movie. Number 7 is The Legend of Tarzan. Now, I'm a big Tarzan fan. I love Tarzan. Favorite animated movie? Disney's Tarzan. Love the Johnny Weissmuller movies. I also enjoy the other movies. I forget his name, though. But I love... And when they did The Legend of Tarzan, I was super excited. And I actually didn't like it the first time I watched it, surprisingly. Then I watched it again with my granddad. I kind of complained that he only does the yell once, so I watched the movie and he does it twice. I still wish we could have gotten one more like a big moment where he does the yell and all that, but that's like my only gripe from the movie. The movie's still overly enjoyable to me. It's a great Tarzan movie. Absolutely love the movie. Number 6, Jurassic World. Now you're thinking, one of your favorite moments was from 2015 when you saw Jurassic World. Yes, in regards to my favorites, it's not my favorite on the list, although I love Jurassic World. I love that movie. Although, fun fact I originally was almost underwhelmed by Jurassic World and it was a lesson well learned. I watched every TV spot, I listened to everything that came about for Jurassic World, and it killed my theater experience. Love the movie, but taught me a good lesson on not watching all the trailers or TV spots and all that, or reading the scripts or leaks and all that. I also want to put as an honorary mention as well, The Rise of Skywalker. I didn't really enjoy The Force Awakens as much. I had an okay time watching it, but at that time, that was my first Star Wars movie I'd ever seen. Literally, The Force Awakens is my first Star Wars movie I have ever seen. And you're probably thinking, who raised you? My parents, my mom, at least, likes to say that she was Star Wars fans. We watched the Star Wars from time to time. I remember the main one that we used to see on TV was Revenge of the Sith. Because I can remember the whole fight on Mustafar. So... And I started to get around The Force Awakens. I started to get into it because everyone was going nuts because Han was back and Chewie and Leia and Luke was supposed to be back, and The Last Jedi came along. But yeah, I was watching Stupendous Waves videos back when he did like MonsterVerse and Jurassic and all those videos. Now he only does Star Wars. Those Star Wars videos are great. But I was watching all that and learning about it, so I knew a little bit more. And of course, after The Force Awakens, I started learning more about Star Wars and loved all the movies. And that leads up, we're going to skip The Last Jedi to The Rise of Skywalker, where I had an absolute blast in the theater a few days ago. I actually just uploaded my reaction to it this morning. But it has a couple of problems. I won't get into them here, but I still enjoyed the movie in the theater. I'll say that. So there's that. And then, number 5 is Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. Now, I remember back in, like, a few years ago, it was like, three or 4 years ago that I saw it for the first time. It was like, that. And it was like, everyone was I remember everyone trashing the movie, saying it was too dark and all that, and it wasn't a good movie. So I was kind of dreading watching it for the first time, because I was never really a huge Superman fan. Or I was, like, way back in the day, but not anymore. But then I sat down and I watched it, and I loved it. I love Man of Steel. It's my favorite DC movie ever. One of my top favorite superhero movies ever. I think it's number 2 on my list. Love Man of Steel. And I love Henry Cavill in the role. Warner Bros., please pay the man. He's doing Witcher and all that, but please pay him to do Superman again. Don't reboot it. So, number 4, Kong Skull Island. I love Kong Skull Island. I remember getting out of church and going straight over to the theater with my family and going to watch it. I had a ball watching that movie. And that's one of my most watched movies. I watch it on TV when it comes on. There was one night where our internet and everything was out, but our power was still on. I watched the movie 3 times in one night. One in full, and then twice, literally no sound, but it was the director's commentary. So I was listening to Jordan Vogt Roberts voice everything for another 2 viewings. So I've probably seen Kong Skull Island at least 15 times. Number 3, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Love Godzilla King of the Monsters. It was one of the greatest in-theater experiences I've ever had. Seeing those monsters up on the big screen was phenomenal. Love Rodan. Rodan is probably one of my favorite parts. Let me move these real quick. Let's see. But yeah, I love King of the Monsters. There's not much to say about that. I'm gonna try and get my family to watch it soon enough now that I've figured out some things with my downloading and my editors and all that, because I gotta jump from phone to phone to a tablet that I'm working on to get my videos out for y'all. Or for my sanity. Because I've still got like a Jurassic World Evolution videos to make as well. I've done all of Matt and Saros, got cut them down and edit them and all that. Funny enough, I had a really funny Ceratosaurus glitch, like sprinting across the screen and all that. Is pretty funny. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man, I think was what it was called. Like that little meme was what it looked like. Number 2, Endgame. Endgame. Oh man, I should have put Infinity War. Infinity War is an honorable mention. I love Infinity War because they really deserve number 2. Endgame and Infinity War are officially number 2 because they're the continuation of the same story. Infinity War, great ending, built up a great villain in Thanos. They lost, which was a great thing for the Avengers. And then you have Endgame, which had all that great build-up, all those great character moments. Hulk was a little bit of a miss for me, but other than that, the phenomenal final battle. Phenomenal. Woo, that was good. That was a good scene. And the last one, which is probably the most... I mean, I'm sorry, I'm losing myself. Y'all probably already know what it is, and it's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I had the funnest time, the most fun time, I've lost my grammar, in the theater watching Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I saw it a day before release. I had my in-theater reactions, one of my most viewed videos. I absolutely love Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It has some problems, but I still loved it. I love what it did. I love the dinosaurs it brought in. I love the story, how it took it. Can't wait for Jurassic World 3. Absolutely love Fallen Kingdom. So, there's that. If I want to do an honorable mention really quick, back in 2010, the scariest movie I ever saw, granted, I haven't seen it and all that, I still got to go see it. You're probably thinking pop culture, you haven't seen it. 2017. But yeah, don't be afraid of the dark. And I'm not going to post any little snapshots or anything like that, because I'm not going to look it up, because I had nightmares for years after that movie. If you want to have nightmares, go look up Don't Be Afraid of the Dark 2010. The movie scared the crap out of me. I had nightmares for years. I still get nightmares like once a year from that movie. And I idiotically saw, like, you know how it'll show like ads for movies on YouTube, and it said Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, but it said like it was 1980 something. So my idiotic butt thing, well, it's got the same name, it's probably not the same movie. Holy crap, it's the things look like the same things. They look like the same creatures from the 2010 movie, but they're like animatronics or puppets or whatever, and they're just as scary. I don't want that image in my head anymore. I don't want to think about the movie anymore. Oh jeez. And then, well, really, there's nothing else much to go off of except for my plans for the future of the channel. Reactions and everything are still coming. I actually got to do those. My bad. I have not done anything in regards to reactions in so long that I need to do. But maybe this will give me, making some videos over this break will help prompt me to do some more work. Once I get this out. Let's see. But yeah, animation and drawing is something I want to start doing a lot more on the channel. Let's see, I want to start working on a project called Jurassic Park Jurassic World Evolution. It's essentially a story series that I'm going to upload. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I've got many stories outlined. It's essentially basically a story series based on the events of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World that you could treat as canon. It's not outlandishly out of the ballpark of believability, but at the same time it's very explores the world of Jurassic in interesting ways, I think. I'm also going to be doing I'm supposed to be doing a skit here. Dear Clayton Theory, I am coming for your subscribers. I am coming for your channel. I will take all of it with my new series. It sounds really dumb. A what if series. Yes, just like the Marvel one. That was so dumb. Anyway, yeah. I'm working on a Marvel what if, or not a Marvel, a Jurassic what if series, which I should get to work on in a few months. I say months, it's probably more realistic than weeks. But yeah, essentially it's going to be a what if series on what would happen if so-and-so happened instead of what happened in the movies or canon or books or whatever. Yeah, some of those have been done to death, but I plan to do more obscure stuff than just, you know, what if Jurassic Park succeeded? What if Dennis Nedry succeeded? What if Donald Gennaro lived or something like that? Or, let's see. What if the public never found out about the dinosaurs in the Lost World? What would have happened? And so forth like that. It was something I was going to start working on with the Jurassic What If series. Also, my art, I already had that down in my character. I want to start working on a little bit of a cosplay soon. I was going to go and buy either one of these, let's see, was it Galaxy's Edge lightsabers or buy a Mace Windu lightsaber. I was going to work on the hilt a little more to build a cross-guarded amethyst blade lightsaber. Because that's what my character has, is an amethyst blade lightsaber. So I was going to start working on that, building a purple lightsaber for real life and all that, instead of the one I got around, instead of this one all the time. So anyway, I already told y'all I'm working on getting a computer for editing and all that. And the last thing is I was going to start working on, I might become monetized. I don't know yet. I think I'm just going to leave that alone. Might open up a Patreon and all that. I don't know, because I don't really think I could give anything of value on Patreon. Maybe do like a $5 thing or whatever. But I feel like I really need to give something in return, like do a t-shirt or something like that. $5 to get a t-shirt or whatever. And speaking of t-shirts, I was going to actually start working on making some of my own t-shirts to sell, and maybe a Teespring or whatever like that. I had a couple that were pretty funny. Danger, Danger, Danger Noodles was one, so about snakes. I love lizard frogs. It's about salamanders. I had so many other ones that I was thinking of when I was working, because you're in your own mind while you're working. But I forgot them all, unfortunately. So yeah, I think that's about it. Look back at the past 10 years. I want to put a picture of me like 5 years ago when I started my channel to now. And now I've become Tom Hanks from Castaway, or Q from Impractical Jokers, I like to used to say. Or, let's see, what else? Geico Caveman and all that. Yes, the beard has come in well. But, all in all, I think that's about it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all had a great 10 years. hopefully we'll have another great 10 years. Not really much else more to say. But Happy New Year, and Happy New Year. There's that. Hope y'all had a great time as well. And I'm going back to work after tomorrow, so yeah, it's a little depressing. I know. Got to adult, but hey, I'll appreciate the paycheck again. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Wish I had my Godzilla hat in here. My sister got me that Godzilla hat. And enjoy the whatever videos I've just done. I did my Christmas one yesterday, and I did the Rise of Skywalker reaction today. So there you go. And how many subscribers are we at? Also, in the past, few years, we're nearly to 3,000 subscribers. Let's see. I hate that YouTube got rid of the. It used to tell you exactly how many you had, and now it has only like you got 2.78 thousand subscribers. I'm dumb, so that's got to be around 2,780 subscribers, somewhere in that realm. I'm dumb, but yeah, there's that. So we're aiming for the 2,800 subscriber mark. 2,800 subscribers is what we're aiming for. We're almost to 3,000. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully I can do some videos. I need to do more videos. And by the way, my Page Master review is finally up. That got copyrighted and it got released. So, that's finally up. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.